Hey guys, July 4th. Happy 4th of July to any and all of you watching. I want to show you kind of what my yard looks like here in, I don't know, this is a holiday weekend. So we're all outside playing. It's a mess. This is what happens in the yard. Um, Big videos, I clean it up some, and I certainly have to clean it up to mow. But this is what things look like when you actually have an active yard full of kids. So anyway, we just exploded like a million poppets on the ground here. So this little paper. I got slip and slides and water tables and things. I haven't mowed the grass in a while. I'm also getting a lot of heat and dry pressure here along the sidewalk because I'm not irrigating very often. But anyway, that's not the point here. What I wanted to show you guys is the start of my hill yard renovation process, progress. What I'm doing here is I'm literally just putting prime seed right along the edge. That way I can get the dirt right up against, because the dirt is very, very fluffy. Excuse me, fluffy right in here because I cultivated it quite a bit so that I could build my steps. I want to establish the grass right here as quickly and efficiently as possible. Get those root systems really engaged into the soil so that I can take everything off of here and I don't have to worry about dirt moving around. But this is what I do normally when I'm seeding, whether it's flat or on a hill, is I cover it up. Now, the bigger the space is, it'd be pretty hard to cover all of this all at once. But honestly, just because it's a hill, that makes it harder too. So I'm just kind of doing it in sections. I'm just kind of starting with the hardest, most important parts first. So kind of along the base here, up and around. And I need to be able to drag the hoses around too, so I don't want to go trampling all over fresh seedlings. So anyway, I'll get this thing going. But I haven't watered I've watered this right when I put the seed down, covered the whole thing up. We got a little bit of a pretty fair drizzle through the night last night, and already it is about 1 o'clock in the afternoon on 4th of July. I haven't watered this yet, so it's still, I haven't watered it today. Everything under there is still moist because I'm using peat moss and crop cover, which allows some of the moisture through, and it really slows the evaporative loss. Here, let me pause the camera and I'm just gonna pull everything off and kind of show you what we're looking at. And then I'm gonna give it a good sprinkle again and then cover the whole thing back up. All right, there we go. This will serve for the purpose of this video. You can see, and I did get a little bit of extra water on this corner right here this morning because the crop cover wasn't covering it very well. So I guess that's not a good example. But, you know, you see there's a little seed over here. I actually didn't get peat moss on it. So it's sitting on top. It's uncovered. That's probably dry. That one's probably dry. But all of these, as I walk on it, see up in here, we still have a lot of good moisture in here. If I were to peel that back, it's all damp underneath. And although we can see some of the seeds sitting on top, a lot of the seeds, most of the seeds, honestly, are underneath somewhere in here. There's one buried in there. That's totally moist. That one's going to pop before just about anything else. And remember, I haven't put water on this today. This seed has only been down for about 24 hours. It is primed, so it should germinate pretty quickly. But right now it's cold. For a July 4th day, like it's literally 69 degrees today. So I'm really hoping that the warmer weather that we're going to be getting later in the week, along with this covering process, is going to get the edges here to pop. And then I'll go ahead and put the seed everywhere else. But I just really want to baby this spot around. Or excuse me, I really want to baby this this spot around the seed, around the pavers. Now, peat moss, that's normal. People use peat moss all the time to retain moisture. I've got some coconut coir in the garage. I'm going to go through that. I'm going to do a spot side by side as I do this. I don't know, somewhere where I'm standing. We're going to do a chunk of it covering it with peat moss and a chunk of it covering it with coconut coir to see if there's a difference in moisture retention. It's something that I can tell. I don't know if I can tell or not, but I'm going to see. And then for the steeper slope areas, I'm not only going to cover it with peat moss and the crop cover, but I've also got these fancy, you can't see it from over here, but I got these fancy hay kind of round bales that just kind of roll out. So I'm going to put that on, and that's going to help retain moisture and stop the erosion process as you're watering and irrigating grass seeds sitting on a steeper hill. This right here obviously is a hill, and over here this is a hill, but man, once you get into these steeper sections, like, it's just really steep. Over here, this is an area where I'm really going to have to use that straw to hold things in place. I'll unravel that this week and get it out or on a section. So hope you guys have a good 4th of July. I'm going to give this a water, cover it up. Hopefully we'll get some more drizzle through the night. Have a great time with your families, and expect more videos. I'm going to be out here every single day for the month of July, for the most part, tending to this hill and making it a new lawn.